There are different myths and misconceptions that surround the term narcolepsy, and this is partly because of how it's portrayed in the movies we watch and the stories we read. In fact, it is very rare to meet people who understand what narcolepsy actually is and how it affects a person's lives, because people typically know it just by its comical portrayal. They often forget that narcolepsy is actually a serious sleeping disorder. The sleep-wake cycle is an essential and delicate system in our body. Sleep helps you conserve energy through the night and keeps you vibrant during the day. Refusal to sleep is purposely depriving yourself of a good night's rest. Working overnight or binge-watching your favorite TV show on Netflix until 5 a.m. in the morning is, of course, not the smartest thing to do. However, being unable to sleep is a very different situation and extremely serious in some cases. This is where the term narcolepsy comes. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to Snooze Insider and click on the bell icon to get notified for our latest videos. Information on everything we've talked about will be in the description down below. When you hear the word narcolepsy, what comes to your mind? Could it be a person falling asleep in a bowl of cereal? Or could it be a person taking a walk on the streets in broad daylight and then all of a sudden falling into deep sleep, face planting onto the concrete floor? As you might have guessed, these are misconceptions of what narcolepsy really is. According to the National Sleep Foundation, narcolepsy is a chronic sleep disorder characterized by overwhelming daytime drowsiness and a sudden urge to sleep. It is also often characterized by an inability to fall asleep or stay asleep during the night because the brain cannot regulate the sleep-wake cycle properly. It is difficult to know exactly how many people have narcolepsy because many cases go unreported. This condition is actually quite rare among the general public. However, according to a medical survey on narcolepsy, it impacts at least 1 in 2,000 people, or 200,000 Americans and 3 million people worldwide. There are 2 known types of narcolepsy. Type 1 narcolepsy is accompanied by cataplexy, among other symptoms. Cataplexy is a sudden loss of muscle tone, typically triggered by a strong emotional response. Type 2 narcolepsy does not experience cataplexy. Research has revealed that narcolepsy with cataplexy is caused by a lack of hypocretins, a brain chemical that helps to sustain alertness and prevent REM sleep from occurring at the wrong times. Narcoleptic patients sometimes experience sleep paralysis, causing temporary inability to move or speak when waking up or falling asleep. This is typically due to the mind being awake, but the body is still asleep. Sufferers also experience excessive dreaming and sometimes hallucinations when trying to fall asleep. Seeing things that may or may not be there, now that's a bit creepy. Scientists have not successfully identified a precise cause for narcolepsy. However, some possible triggers include hormonal changes like puberty or menopause, major psychological stresses, or infections, such as the swine flu. Narcolepsy does not result in any serious or long-term physical health problems. However, it can still significantly impact a person's daily life, making it challenging to cope with it emotionally and psychologically. There isn't a cure for narcolepsy, although symptoms can be treated with sleep aids. An early diagnosis is a great head start to making changes to improve this condition. It is also important to consult with a sleep specialist who can advise on things sufferers can do to manage their excessive daytime drowsiness. Research is still ongoing on the causes and cure for narcolepsy, and recent medical advances have given people with narcolepsy hope of a normal life. Hopefully, one with less unwanted daytime drowsiness. Do you suffer from narcolepsy? What are you doing to combat the urge to suddenly fall asleep? Let us know in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up so we can continue to make them. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and remember to click the bell notification. Share this with a friend if you think they may need a little wake-up call. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Until then, sleep well.